Alright guys, welcome in. Let's get right into it. No lame starting soon screen. We're just going to get right into the stream. Hopefully you guys are ready. We have a new patch. I'm going to see if this fireside thing works, but honestly, I'm not really sure. So we're just going to test it out and see what happens. Also, for any of you, I don't know, healthy protein lovers, I'm trying these things out. No one's paying me to do it, but we're gonna try out these, I don't know, legendary donuts. I want to know what it's all about. Oh, jeez. Okay. You guys cannot see that, but I can. There's a lot going on with that whole fireside thing. All right, let's. Let's go with Kirchers, just because I want to move this over a little bit. Let me see what I can do about. I've got to figure this out on the fly. Applications.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Figure this out on the fly. So chili, I went with the basic vanilla first. Beast, Dragons, Mechs, Murlocs, and Quillbore. Let's go with the Sprout. I'm gonna go with the Mana Saber and see what we can do. Alright, display.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Firestone. Let's see what we can do. No, that's not what I want.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I'm gonna have to figure this out. Let's go up a tier. Well, dry? They're not bad. They do have a bit of a funny taste.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I see it in OBS.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. I think you can win this thing.
I think I have to do an application. Window capture, maybe.
You're good at this.
Wow. Choose from 2 new rewards. Let's go with that. Buy 7 minions, 2 new rewards. Do Patient Scout and the Hummingbird.
Fight hard.
So apparently each of these donuts is 80 calories and 10 grams of protein. It's actually pretty solid. Alright, let's try this again. Window capture. Firestone. Does not have it on there. I have no idea. Let's figure this out as I go.
I think you can win this thing.
Actually, you know what? I am gonna phone a friend, I think, on this one. Let's see. Let's see if I can phone some help from Heretic here.
You're good at
Since he's live again. We got 3 beasts there. You know what? Let's do that for the Glaive Ricochet. And do the Alley Cat. And then we're gonna buy both of them.
It's not the
We got a triple from the Hummingbird.
right hard. That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
Something like that.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Killing it with the strength right now. Does that show? What is that symbol?
You're good at this.
Alright, 2 more, so let's get the last 2 minions.
Watch out.
And, you know, I'm gonna do the Crater Miner for the extra Tavern spell. And we'll get the Ethereal Evidence next turn. Let's do...
Resource these days.
There's a lot going on here. Let's see if we can get an answer here.
Sorry about the peanut shells on the floor. These minions are slobs. Welcome back.
let's do Gift to the Kobold. After you refresh 5 times. We can get a tier 4 and a gold minion in the tavern. Let's do that. Let's do... Woo! Stomping Stegodon. We'll try out the new Stegodon.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'm gonna freeze that. So, I'm not sure how to get all this over. Like, so Heretic had said that if you just, he linked his accounts and it just kind of worked, but I'm not having that kind of luck, but we'll find out. We'll find out as we play. We have a perfect game going so far.
Nice work out there.
Now, I don't know if they kept the Poltron nerf. At the start of the turn, get 3 random tavern spells. Let's go with the 3 random tavern spells.
Down a minion and up a goal.
I'm going for the 6. Maybe we get a Poltron. Or Felfire. You know what? I'll ramp the tavern spells. I don't know what kind of tavern spells we're going for, but I'm going to ramp them up. That was a solid start. We get 3 tavern spells next turn, so... So I can see all of the information now from Firestone. I have to kind of look into it, I think.
Let's see if you can see.
I can see it. Doesn't look like you guys can see it. I can't see it on YouTube, and I have it open too, so. Whew. Spicy.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
After you discover a card, get an extra copy of it. Well, Patient Scout is a free chunk of gold, right? We got tier 5 minions, double end of round effects. Should have used that already. Let's do Fire Scale Hoarder. We get a triple. We got another Drakari. That's solid. Don't care too much for most of those. I wouldn't mind another high T service. Get rid of the Gurgle for the high T service. And then next turn, maybe we get something with that. Do the shiny ring.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Wow. Okay, Fellfire Conjurer and a turtle. Guy has like mimicked half of our field. It's kind of weird. What are the chances that guy's got a Hungry Snapjaw, Fellfire Conjurer?
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Going against a dead guy, I'm gonna need to do one more refresh. Let's go for the 2 refresh. 2 more minions rather. Humongous. Let's get rid of Hummingbird and Stomping. I'm gonna play the Bran and the Fire Scale just in case we get another one of him. Which we don't. We got another Bran. Alright, gold prize promo Drake. So we're just gonna do that, buff up our whole field, and then I think that'll be enough to take this guy out. Huh. As seen 2 turns ago. We can see his board. Interesting. Kind of unfair, actually, to be able to see a board from like 2 turns ago. I don't know. Alright, let's see. So
You could still make a comeback.
overlay. So it's not up to date. Hey, we beat a dead guy. That's a step in the right direction at the very least. So we can triple Bran and we can triple the Drakari.
You're good at this.
At the end of your turn, 2 friendly minions trigger their battle cries. Absolutely. And let's... Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll get rid of Humongous. Promo Drake. Another Conjurer. Let's do the Hoarder. And 1 more minion purchase. Can we land another minion to battle cry with? No. Okay. Murlocs. Alright. That would be pretty amazing. And we'd trigger the battle cry again. Let's do that, buy the spell, get the Murloc with it, play the Bran again. No, I got rid of 1 more minion than I needed to. That was kind of dumb. Alright. Throw that down. Let's do dragons. dragons, and we're just gonna buff this field up like crazy. 2 friendly minions are gonna trigger their battle cries, so Magic Fin is gonna trigger it twice, and so is the fire scale. Our field is decently large. You know what? Let's throw that down. I'll get rid of the Magic Fin probably next turn anyway.
You are not out of this yet.
10-10. He went with the combo that combo does not work anymore. They went out of their way to break that combo, and he still went for it. Our tavern spells have +9 right now.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Tavern spells cost 1 less. You know what? Let's do.
We're in business. You're down a minion and up a goal.
And we can set our armor to 5. Look at that. Now we won't lose. Let's sell the rodeo performer and grab the telescope. Give your minions 1 attack. That's something. Do the Amber Guardian too. Give one of them Divine Shield at least. Murlocs. I don't know how poisonous Murlocs are now. We'll go with the... I'm just going to go on hopes and dreams that they're not just going to absolutely destroy us now. We have a lot of stat gain, though. So we should be alright. Use the Sushi Daddy. I am the Sushi Daddy. Eric, what's going on, buddy?
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words. Funnel cakes.
Funnel cakes. Trying to get this app to overlay onto the game and show for everybody. And it's not working. Oh, Tarkov is down. Why is Tarkov down?
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? Nice folks. Great hats.
They doing like a patch or something on it? How long is it gonna be down? Do we know? Tundra is meowing up a storm out there right now. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
Nice work out there.
Minions in the tavern cost 2 gold. Perfect.
That's what I would have picked.
Double tavern spell and double tavern spell. Double the minion. 4 tavern spells. Give our minion stats. I'll go with the Channel Devour. Do it again. I will. Discover a battle cry. Get 2 more minions.
Fish are friends, not food.
This is actually pretty freaking solid with this. That extra. So get the 2 from that. And Fleeting Vigor. Let's throw Charmwing down. We're going to give him 13, 21 in Wind Fury. Give our minion stats, give our minion stats, give our dragon stats, and then give a friendly minion of each type stats, so... It's not amazing, it's not terrible. As soon as we can triple the Drakari, we'll be in a killer spot, though. And we can't lose this turn, because we still have 17 health now.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Whew, thank you for the taunt. If that is what we're going to be going against, we are going to do well. Fire Scale did not even die. His entire field could not take out our one minion.
Nice work out there.
At the start of each turn, make the highest tier minion in the tavern golden. Can we get a triple? Or some tavern spells? It does gain Divine Shield and attack immediately. Another Fire Skill Hoarder. Oh, I do kind of need more shiny rings. All right, I'll take it. It went where we wanted it. The 249 on 2 friendly dragons plus Wind Fury. I'm not sure why the overlay does not show. Oh, application.
You got this. You're way ahead.
It says don't do it while you're in a match. Apparently we are too strong. Downside is because we're too strong, if we lose a match now, we're gonna be freaking so dead.
Nice work out there. Keep up.
After you discover a card, get an extra copy of it. I'm kind of all about that. Primal Fin, Lookout. Let's grab that. If you control another Murloc. I'm going to hard YOLO on this one. Whenever we discover a minion, we get an extra copy. So that's going to be 10 Murlocs, right? Whoops. I take it back. Okay, well. No takes these backsies, I suppose. Oh, man. I should have played those for each thing. Let's give him 6 health and Venomous. Discover. I don't know what in the world I was just doing. Let's give another one Venomous. Taunt. Taunt. I don't know. That was kind of wicked messy.
You're way ahead.
Wow. And he gained enough health to survive, so that's freaking lame. And they have way too much health. Alright, we're up. We didn't gain any spells before that, so there was no... Because our minions weren't dying, it was really kicking us in the tail. We locked in at 6,000 though. Alright, let's do a quick refresh of the game. And I'm going to restart this Fireside application as well. Let's see what happens when we reset this. See if we can get it to... Alright. Set that as an overlay. Let's see if this works now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this is all going to work. No, we did not have a crash for those of you just hopping in. We are choosing to reset the game. I'm trying to see how this whole Fireside thing is going to work for everybody. Hopefully it shows this time. You should see the game pop up in a second. No worries, no big rush. Alright, there we go. Oh jeez, that is just overlaid on my screen. Okay, okay. Nope, I don't want that there. Now I see what happened with that. Toggle between class icons and hero icons. Clearly, I don't know how this works, so that's fine. Live streams. Interesting. And you guys still see nothing. Craziness. Okay, I'm gonna really have to mess with this. Maleficent. We have demons, elementals, mechs, murlocs, and Quillbore. Chartreuse again. Let's go with the Heist Baron. Why not? We'll go for some, I don't know, early game steals on this. I'll rock out some glue here.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
River Skipper. Oh, we can hit tier 3 quickly with him. I'm just gonna leave him there.
Good battle, friend.
ensure that, oh my goodness, I'm trying to like figure out what the problem is with Firestone not showing on. Not sure. Not sure. I guess we're just gonna give up on trying that out.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Right, sell that off. Go to tier 3. So 6 cost for the, or 7 cost for the upgrade. This is gonna be 8 cost next turn. The turn after, we can go to tier 4. Tier 4, turn 4. And then turn 5, this will cost 7. And we will be up to 7 gold. So we are right on for being able to steal the entire tavern. And we're just going to roll with whatever we get once we're tier 4.
I think you can win this thing.
Alright. 5 damage, not a big deal.
Welcome back. How's it going today?
King Begurgle. Battle cries trigger an extra time. Summon 20 minions. Max our Murlocs for our tavern spells to gain extra stats. That's not bad. I am going to go with this summon 20 double battle cries. I don't really know what we're aiming for there, but we'll see. Figure it out as we go. I'm going to close Fireside, I think. I can adjust the color and stuff on this too. Weird. Oh.
Have a good battle, friend.
Control Shift S while in a match. For streamer mode?
The battle is really raging out there.
Alright. Sweet. 2 Bream counters. Doesn't make sense to put those on the field. I could. And then if I get another... You know what? I'm gonna full send it so that we can get all the minions out. If we get a triple on it, it'll go back to the hand anyway, so... I'd rather get the minions. I don't want to lose too many rounds. We only took 5 and then 10. So let's get some sustain on the field now that we've got Begurgle where we want him. If I get a good enough tavern next turn, we can just sell off these 2 and grab the whole thing again. 10 cost, and we'll be at 8 gold next turn. Last board was empty. Have fun looking at that, everybody.
Time to teach you a thing or two about magic.
I'm glad I put all the big creatures out.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Another Doom Dweller to buff the tavern. Let's take the whole thing. And we can do... get rid of the Microbot for the extra gold. Meteorite Crasher, throw the Shulfin down as well. Let's see. We have Cloning Conch.
You're down a minion and up a goal. Don't tell the others.
Was another 2 minions for the quest for double battle cries. Oh, he's got the trinket. Oh, they dropped the gold that you get from that. Down to 4 from 8. 8 was a huge amount of gold to get from that.
You're good at this.
Supreme executive power.
Nothing like a good cap out.
Alright. 20 minions. Double battle cries is active. Let's do the shiny ring. A little more there. And just gonna get rid of Flighty Scout. King Begurgle, double battle cries. Sure. So I'm gonna aim to get Bream counter in the hand now. We were able to buff him up on the field, which is good. Sustain. That's what we were aiming for. We got 2 different minions we can use to triple. I actually want that base go. Almost let that slide. I'll just buy minions the good old-fashioned way on this next turn. Once we get this Bream counter on back in the hand with the triple, definitely don't want to lose it. Or lose the opportunity to use base skill to summon it. We'll want to be able to summon it right away. Alright, base skill. Let's do the telescope. And that's all a bunch of dog water. Malagist. Tier 6. I feel like it's just too good to pass up, right? Well, let that buff that up, I guess. Our ballers will give +2 stats now. That is something that apparently it tells us on Fireside. Firestone? Firestone. I want to keep calling it Fireside. Firestone Battlegrounds. How do I... Alright, what's this do? Hold on. Control, Shift, and S while in a match. And Control, Shift, S. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay. Launch integrated mode. What's this? The main window becomes an overlay and is bound to the game window.
Have a good battle, friend.
Is that what I'm aiming for? Spending probably too much time trying to figure out this whole Firestone thing. I'm closing Firestone, so I stopped messing with it. Ugh. Not a very appealing tavern. Guess I need like double death rattles. Do we lose to him next turn?
All will dance to my song.
I don't really like most of our options here. I mean, we get double battle cries, so I'm gonna freeze for that Beacon of Hope. Not to say it's gonna give us anything useful, but if we do lose this round, which I don't know what's gonna happen with this one yet. Almost kind of hoping we do lose the round, but don't take 12 damage.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, really? The Phalanx is back in the game now. Interesting. Yeah, we didn't lose the round. Okay.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Friendly minion of each type, 1/1 permanently. Double battle cries. Double battle cries. Double end of round effects. Ah, okay. We might end up with a decent strategy yet. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the armor stash, Fellblaze leader, Kari, and we'll do an absorb on him for stats. It's not terrible. Give the minions a little bit of stats of the leader. Double end of round with him. Shadow Dancer still gives us the taunt. I mean the staff. I'm kind of surprised that they dropped her back to a 4-star. I feel like her being a 4-star, even with the Conjurer being a 6-star, makes her very powerful.
You're doing great out there.
We didn't even get the chance to attack with it to buff the tavern. Okay. Well, that's lame. Keen's cap, so we're still good for another turn after this one.
The battle is really raging out there. Now we're in business.
I thought that was out of the game, honestly. Kind of want the cloning conch to see if we can get a triple here. We don't. 2 chorals though. That's so not good. Sure. I need to triple the Bream counter, and then we can drop both chorals down. Base skill will summon Bream counter. We can rotate, and this is stats of all minions in our hand, so honestly, even if everything else is kind of crappy, I can just fill my hand with 6 minions, or 10 minions rather, other than the chorals, and right now they'll gain 200. Take one more loss this round probably, but after that, that's a solid option.
You're doing great out there.
And it's 4 cost to steal the tavern, which is nice. I feel like for the rest of combat, it's such a crap effect for us tier 6.
The battle is really raging out there.
Another Shadow Dancer. We're gonna do away with these Bream counters as much as I wanted to leave them on the field for the rest of for freaking ever. Did not really seem like a smart idea. Fireballer. I'm gonna do the. I don't know what the options even are for this, but. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, double battle cries is already on the field anyway. So we got the one Murloc. Let's get rid of Bran. I have double battle cries anyway. And
I like where you're going with this.
go with the Blood Snow,
Go big
and the
or go
Fearless
home, I
Foodie.
always say. I like where you're going with this.
Actually,
All will dance to my song.
I think you can win.
let's see how this works. These two are going to be, yeah, 162, 161, 182 for two of them. We got the free Venomous, which gives another minion Venomous. Which I don't know if that's going to be an... I actually... Yeah, it's fine. It works. Free Venomous for the win.
Your minions really pulled
Two
their
stabs. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Did 24 damage on that turn. Could probably do without the Fellfire on the field. Why not?
Come on down.
Golden minion. Discover a Battlecry minion.
Fix our friends, not food.
If it ain't broke, still fix it.
Fine. How are you?
Oh, no joke. We got a Quartertron now? That is actually freaking awesome. I didn't realize he was back in play. That changes a lot. Grab the Cupcake Peddler. That
Keep up the momentum, friend.
should be fine. Or not. I'm just kind of having fun with it either way. We have 2 health left, so I guess having fun with it wasn't necessarily the good choice, but made me feel pretty good, especially with that massive Chorgle. Definitely did not do the trick, but at least I had fun with it. I could have thrown down the Quillbore comp as well, but I don't know whereas it would have stuck very well. It probably would have, right? If we just thrown the Quillbores into the ring. Honestly, 3rd place twice. The games are going pretty well. I'm gonna run and grab a drink while this loads in. I'll be right back. Alright, we got Black Cherry. Let's use Zephyrus, huh? Unless we reroll Azumot and get... Nope, we got Silas. We did not get Denathrius. Demons, Dragons, Elementals, Mechs, and Naga. If I'm not mistaken, we do still have from Demons. Yeah, we do still have Famished Felbat in play.
Hey, my favorite commander.
And Insatiable Urzul got buffed. So if we can get the Shadow Dancer Urzul and Conjurer comp out. That would be kind of next level.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Molten Rock. Let's go up a tier. I'm gonna try and get tier 4 quickly again. It's not gonna go as quickly as last time. I'm gonna do it kind of safely, but Fellblaze Leader and Shadow Dancer to start the buff with Famished Felbat. Honestly, Cupcake Peddler would be a pretty solid way to get corrupted cupcakes. I wonder how well...
I think you can win this thing.
So, my thought is we do... As we lose this round. The Cupcake Peddler's tier 4,
I've got
right?
some fresh recruits for you.
50-50 shot. Yeah, we got one of them. All right, light it up. Get the second one. Triple. And false implicator. Perfect. So, Cupcake Peddler from tier 5. Shadow Dancer from tier 4. Urzul would all be excellent. We can get the Conjurer to buff her, but either way. I don't have
Win this thing.
no Murlocs to buff Tavern spells. Jeez. I actually do really like that Alex skin. That's cool. On Vol'jin, it's super random, but I do like it. Play 7 demons or dragons. Get a copy of Fellblaze Leader. Your rallies trigger an extra time. Buy 6 minions. They did make that so much easier to complete. Buy 6 minions. Easy. I will probably try and finish this next turn. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm gonna try. Depends on what we get for minions in the tavern. If we can buy the elemental to sell, then we can get a couple extra. But getting that Fellblaze Leader right away with double rally, that's actually kind of insane. Especially if we can do Fellblaze Leader. A different combo would be just using Fellblaze Leader, ramping the tavern up, and then using the Cupcake Peddler with some weak demons with taunt to just summon mini demons and get a bunch of copies of it and just have Fellblaze Leader absorb a bunch early on. We have to hit tier 5 for that.
Right out there.
We do have the false implicator though, so... Jeez, dude. He's tier 2, but he just like stacks minions, I guess.
doesn't destroy you, makes you stronger. It's good to get some minions in play.
Safer way to do it. We're tier 3. Now if we triple with 3 wishes, if we get another false implicator, that'd be... Honestly, false implicator would probably be the best to triple. And then we can give it taunt as well. As soon as we finish the quest for the Fellblaze leader, we can give something taunt. Kind of the idea behind the using Gladiator.
Have a good battle, friend.
Yikes. Six damage. Armor's gone. Good on him.
Welcome back.
Oh, what to do here? Alright, 3 more minions. Let's do Snowballer. Sell that off. We're gonna grab Molten Rock. And yeah, I'll grab that. Complete it. I'm gonna sell those 3, and I'm gonna triple these for the tier 4. I was aiming for a second shot. What do we have for battle cries?
The shadows call.
Nah, we're gonna try and get the Cupcake Peddler fast.
Have a good battle, friend.
Hopefully this doesn't die on his first attack. Perfect. That actually sets us up very well to potentially get a second attack. Tavern just went up by 4 twice. So it's already a whole lot juicier. I'm gonna go up a tier. We're gonna grab that false implicator. And I'm gonna give it taunt. We're just gonna do that. They'll both get the absorb for another minion. Stats are already gonna be huge. This next turn, I might just leave them. Maybe just leave them, go up a tier next turn, and then... I don't know. After another friendly demon deals damage. Does that proc a bunch of times with the Silent Enforcer? Because that deals damage to all minions except friendly demons. Would that count as like 12 instances of damage for the Devout Hellcaller to just shoot up? Is that an epic combo? It's a combo worth trying, I think.
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words. Funnel cakes.
He's got a Fellblaze Fell Leader. Ooh, come on, hit over here. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll get 2 procs of it again. Hit, they hit, we hit, and they die. Well, that's unfortunate. Apparently I need Wind Fury on him.
You're good at this.
Or a second one. Second one. Guess we're doing it this way. We're gonna grab the second Spellblaze, and I'm gonna do 3 wishes, which was actually a gamble, but didn't really matter. Come on, Insatiable Urzul, and another Fellblaze leader.
And up a go.
That is a double absorb. I think we're looking at a solid win this game. No Murlocs? Yeah, I think we're going to win. Give minions in the tavern 2/2 this game twice. Double your rallies. And then a second Fellblaze leader. That's going to be 8/8 every time he attacks. 4/4 every time the second one attacks. Every time we play a demon, Urzul now consumes 2 minions in the tavern. They made it harder to buff the tavern. Kind of. Right? And then the Snowballer is going to be the free slot for us. That's going to absorb 2.
Have a good battle, friend.
Oh, yeah. Summon a bunch of little death bots. Man, I was really hoping those Spellblaze leaders would attack some more. Maybe I should lower the quantity of minions I have on the field.
You're good at this.
Alright, Mind Muck.
Might make all the
Sell the Snowballer. I'm gonna do 3 wishes. 2 absorbs. 2 more absorbs.
You're down a minion and up a go.
Oh man. It's not even fair. Let's do absorb there. In one turn, we got that to a 250, 265.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
All will dance to my song.
304, 319. I'm lowering the amount of minions. This gets double the stats of the minion it absorbs. So it's going to be 60-60 higher, basically. Lowering the amount of minions so that we cycle the Fellblaze twice, hopefully. That's insane. Consume 2 minions.
I think you can win this thing.
Oh, he's got a Cupcake Peddler. It literally didn't even matter. Still only made it through a couple minions.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I said twisting nether, not twister weather.
Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
What do you got? Demons as well. Are demons the play now that the Urzul's back in play? He's got discover a non-golden minion from your last opponent's warband and keep its enchantments. That sucks because he's guaranteed to get our insatiable Urzul now. Upside is his tavern's probably not nearly as strong as ours is. And I don't think, who did he verse last? He versed this guy using elementals. I'm less concerned because he went against elementals in the last turn. You know, that elemental, technical elemental can go on Fellblaze Leader. One Corrupted Cupcakes would also do wonders there, though. Nothing's dying, which is a good thing and a bad thing. If we do get the Corrupted Cup... Yeah, if we get Corrupted Cupcakes guy here, Cupcake Peddler, I'll use Icky Imp next time I see him. Something like that. And put him early on so that it'll die and summon some more.
Win this thing.
He's got a Cupcake Peddler as well. Nice thing is that we're gonna get all the extra attacks now. Like I said, he gets our minion, but we get all the extra. I think our minions in the tavern just gained like another 16 or more. That attacked twice. Even more than that. That attacked twice. So maybe we get the Cupcake Peddler. That's not even right. Alright. Oh, I won't lie, it's kind of inconvenient. Well, we can just buy a Corrupted Cupcakes. Which is worth it to get at least one set of that on our Fellblaze Leader. Not the ideal way to do it. I'd rather just, you know, generate the damn spell, but beggars can't be choosers. We got a copy of it in the tavern, so I'm gonna buy it. That is, Friendly Demon consumes 3 random minions. That's 200 on him already. But you know what?
Go big or go
That is 200 on him already. I don't know if that was a good idea, but it made me feel pretty good. We lost out on 1 month.
think you can win this thing.
And we definitely get extra attacks with him now that we have 3 minions. Another insatiable Urzul. And an Icky Imp. And a Corrupted Cupcakes. Yeah, that was 849, 862. We just gained like 300 stats in one turn by playing 2 cards. This is going to gain double stats. That is 150, 150. More than that. On False Implicator. And we're going to give Fellblaze Leader another Corrupted Cupcakes next turn. I would say pretty freaking solid. So double rallies, gold Fellblaze Leader, Urzul, and a False Implicator. That is the key to victory. She's got mechs, but I can't imagine any of them's going to take out an 800 right now. I don't think mechs are... The only reason that I would say mechs are okay now, this did get pushed up to a 4-star, but a Cordatron, because of how few mechs there actually are to magnetize, Rickety Repairbot has a stupid high chance to latch on a Cordatron and give you more gold over and over again. Other than that, you got the Whirring Protector, that, the stupid Elemental one, Divine Shield Taunt, and Wind Fury. That gold increase is, honestly, I think all that mechs did need. I don't know whereas making it a 4-star was necessary, but I think 3-star was fine for that.
You can win this thing.
Yeah. They could attack 35 times and they're never going to break through our defense. Best thing is, if they just keep having minions that summon more minions, we will keep getting attacks. Which is just more and more power. Thank you, any Storm Coil. That just gained us 24-24 on all minions in the tavern. We're going against demons in the last round.
Nice work out there.
He took our 1 minion last turn. Let's grab this False Implicator. Absorb everything. 1 refresh. Let's do a triple absorb there for 300. I'll refresh. She's all. So let's drop her down. Honestly, I'm just gonna sell those 2, grab another demon,
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
and 1 more refresh so he can get in a double absorb. That is 200. More than 200 on this False Implicator now. 1474, 1486. We have 3 minions and we are freaking slaughtering them right now. I do really want to try out mechs now. I think mechs have crazy potential. They might end up dropping this down to a 3-star. Pushing out a lot of patches for early game season though. We're only on what, 2nd complete week? This is the beginning of the 3rd week, right? Either 3rd week or 4th week. I think it's the beginning of the 3rd week. And yeah, we're already pushing out patches like we are to totally change what's in the tavern over and over again. And midweek patches. Look at that. Look how big he is. Just punched him in the face, but... Alright. GG. He cannot kill our Urzul. And I'm going to slap something else on the field just to give it taunt and break up the chance that he can kill that. 10 damage. He's going to get another copy of one of those.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
That is super unfortunate. Module. It's gonna suck. He's gonna triple our Urzul. After each combat, discover a non-gold minion from your last opponent's warband. That guarantees that he only has these two as an option. And it keeps the enchantments, so we're literally just going to keep fighting our own Urzul. He's going to get the 1474.
I've been freelancing since they trashed my place in Dallas.
That's not good. That pretty much means we... I don't know. We have to take it out with our own, right? He's just going to get another copy of the same one.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
He couldn't get it if it was a gold copy. That's kind of the downside. Okay. We're not dead. We minimize the losses by a hair. He's only gaining the 4/4 on his tavern every turn, so our tavern's way bigger, but he's just gonna, like I said, he's gonna triple that this turn.
Battle is really raging out there.
Nice thing is that there's a decent chance that we can take his out right away. We have to get lucky, but because I think he tripled it, because he's probably not very bright, and honestly, the only thing he could have picked otherwise was one Annoya module. So I'm thinking he's going to have tripled it to grab a 6, but that means that he only has one strong minion instead of 2, and it's got Divine Shield. As long as he did that, and he's only got the one strong minion, our Leroy can take it out with a little bit of luck, and then he has nothing to defend himself. If that's not what happened, we probably lost. If it is what happened, I think we win the whole thing. It's kind of up to a luck of the attack. These can also both just die to Leroy.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
He's got 2 Leroys. He did triple it. It is his only taunt. And he went with 1-shots. If this hits here, which it didn't, so hopefully that one does. Kill the Cupcake Peddler. Perfect. That is not a total win, but a pretty solid chance to take this guy out now. 6 health. So he went with a bunch of 1-shots. Bunch of 1-shots. And we have to make them stronger.
The future
Terraformer. Set of minions health to 1. Let's make him a 6. See what we get. I don't think anything matters. That's kind of useless. I won't lie. Whoever wins this round wins first place. I'm honestly gonna say it is not a big deal who wins or loses this one, because either way we got first or second place. It was a good match either way. I do think we stand a pretty good chance of winning it all though. Yeah, and he's got 2 taunt minions and we're gonna one-shot both of them. He's got the 2 Urzuls. We know he put the other one down. 2 Urzuls. He's got 2 one-shots. He did the same thing we did. We one-shot our big Urzul. We one-shot his big Urzul. We one-shot his other big Urzul. And we win. That's it. GG. We outdid his comp by a lot, because he went with the low attack, all-seeing Elder comp. 8 damage is all we needed. First place, we outdid him all 3 rounds, despite him trying to counter us with our own comp. Pretty freaking solid. Guys, today is going to be a little shorter. 1, there aren't too many of you guys in here. 2, I have to go to the bathroom. And 3, I got Chinese food on its way, and it is just about here. So, we'll be here normal time tomorrow. Guys, keep your eyes peeled if you're new and you're watching this after the fact. Either way, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when we go live every day of the week. Like I said, today's shorter one. Usually we go for at least 2 hours. With that, hopefully you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Peace.